Hello everyone, today's the second episode of Blues Clues and William. Bow, bow, bow. In this second episode of Blues Clues and William, which is me, we need to play a board game right after Magenta comes to our place, right Blue? Bow, bow, bow. So what kind of board game do you want to play? Bow, 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 bow. Great idea. We'll play Blues Clues to figure it out. I love it. We are going to play Blues Clues because it's a really great game. Yes. So remember, Blues paw print is on the clues. Blues Clues. You know what we need? Our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. Here's your notebook, William. Thanks, Side Table Drawer. You're welcome. Good luck playing the board game. Now, before we find our first clue, I'm going to show you a really big plant that has a stump and leaves. This is a tree. A clue! A clue! You found a clue? Where? On a tree. You're right. It is on a tree. A tree must be our first clue. We need to write in our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. So, a tree. First we'll draw a rectangle, then some wavy lines for the leaves, and there, a tree. So what kind of board game does Blue want to play that has something to do with a tree? We need to find two more clues to figure it out. First, I just gotta know what are those cherries doing here? A clue, a clue! Where's the second clue? On the cherries! You're right, it is on those cherries. Cherries must be our second clue. We need to write the cherry clue down in our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. So we got a cherry. We're gonna draw only one. Let's start with a little circle, and then a line for the stem, and there, a cherry. So our first clue is a tree. Our second clue is a cherry. What board game does Blue want to play with Magenta and I with a tree and a cherry? We need to look for one more clue to figure it out. Mail time, mail time, mail time. Right after we get the mail. Here's the mail that never fails, that makes me want to wag my tail when it comes and want to wail. Mail. Hello, mailbox. Hi, William. Had you decide what board game you're gonna play? Not yet. Okay, here's your letter. Thanks. Bye. We just got a letter. We just got a ladder. We just got a ladder. We just got a ladder. Wonder who it's from. A message from Magenta. It's a picture message saying that she's gonna be here before we sing this along song for the second time. And before we play a board game. Bye! We better find one more clue. But first I gotta show you one word. It's a word that we say sometimes. O, like the letter O. A clue, a clue! On O. O must be our last clue. You know what we need? Our handy dandy notebook. Notebook. Right. So we got the word O. It's gonna be easy though, I hope. First we'll draw an O, and then an H. There, O. Hey, we found all 3 clues. We're ready for our thinking chair. Let's go. So now in our thinking chair, let's think. We need to figure out what kind of board games should the 3 of us play. And our clues are a tree, a cherry, and the word O. What kind of board game is that with a tree, cherry, and O? Maybe it's something like... It sounds familiar, but we can spin the thingy and put cherries on a tree. Cherries do grow from trees, but what board game is that? Hi-ho, Cherry-O! Hi-ho, Cherry-O! I knew that was familiar. Is that where you want to play, Blue? Bow, bow, bow! That's it! We just figured out Blue's Clues! We just figured out Blue's Clues because we're really smart. So, Blue, I don't have that board game, but maybe we can play something else and tell Magenta we can play something else, like a paper game like Tic-Tac-Toe or Hangman. Bow, bow, bow. So let's sing one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart, know that me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything that we wanna do. Ding dong, I think that's Magenta. Bye.